Greetings, everyone. Quarter time for a movie review. Not quite midnight because they don't really do midnight movie openings anymore, but nonetheless, close to it enough. Today, went to go see uh, Encanto. Even though I keep wanting to pronounce Enchanto, it's Encanto from Disney. Which, man, I gotta say, it was a really good movie. It's a really good family movie. That's the whole premise of the whole movie, is that it relates around family and being together and stuff like that. I gotta say the trailers are a little misleading. It's pretty one scene kind of movie. Granted, of course, the other scenes that some of the scenes you see in the trailer are like part of the musical aspect of the movie, which I kind of was surprised. There's actually quite a bit of musical scenes in this movie, which were good. I mean, I can't. They were good. I mean, they fit. They worked well. They were pretty fun. They were pretty innovative. There was nice blends of like Mexican and Latin music and stuff like that, along with more modern kind of hip hop ballads and stuff like that. So it was a unique blend. It was really good. It fit really well. Some of the songs are very meaningful, which is interesting to say the least, because I wasn't really expecting too much besides, yeah, this family has powers. We've seen families with powers before. We've seen, families coming together and stuff like that. But this is kind of mixing it all together along with some new scenery and characters and ethnic backgrounds. So that's interesting to say the least. But yeah, it's an interesting movie if you really deep dive into it. I would say it's entertaining because of the musicals, the animations. It's very vibrant in colors. It's really smooth. There's some good slapsticks. There's some good family humor. There's a couple little expressions, sound effects, just like timing that you could see like your siblings or your aunts or uncles or something. You can see family members making those, and kind of they hit home a little more often than not. But yeah, it's pretty good. I gotta say, it's really enjoyable. It's really fun. The voice acting is really good. The character designs are really nice. The powers are really innovative. The process and the story, that from start to finish, is very quick. It's like an hour and a half movie, and it does have it overall. I think they listed at about 2 hours and like a couple minutes, but really it's like an hour and a half movie. So it's pretty quick and brisk, and has a really good pace. You don't get bored with it. It doesn't feel too rushed though. That's one thing that's nice because it is a short movie. But yeah, it's good. It's really solid. It's really good. Uh, for the Disney animation movies, it's probably one of the best. I mean, they have some pretty solid ones. Well, they also have some really bad ones, but yeah, man. Overall, it's a really great movie. I don't want to say too much about it because it kind of spoils it. Like I said, the trailers kind of make it out to be more of like these like adventure, you know, grand adventure kind of movie, kind of like how like even Tango goes on an adventure, which I mean there is an adventure taken, but it's not this grand like Lord of the Rings kind of quest. It's more centralized. It's more centered around the house, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty cool concept. Of course, we've seen magical houses and stuff like that, but the way that like the worlds that they set up are really cool and really interesting. But yeah, it's good. I can't say too much about it because, yeah, like I said, it kind of spoils a little bit of the movie, I think, and I want to see a lot of people watch this movie. And I think there's a lot of songs. Amazingly enough, I was surprised about that. Coming off guard at first, but then once you get used to it, it's like, okay, it's a Disney movie. It feels more like a classical Disney movie than some of their newer, computer animated movies. So that's really nice. Um, there is a short at the beginning of the movie as well, so that's why I said it's about an hour and a half movie, because you got a short it's like 7 minute short, I think, at the beginning, which is the it's also about family, which I mean, it fits. Of course, it fits. It's perfect. It does kind of remind me of what was the one short? I think it was the the Pixar short. I think it was Pippa or the little bird. A little similar, but a little more darker. Also, a little more serious than that one. That one was a lot more lightheartedness and stuff like that. But this one feels similar to it. It has a raccoon parent and the raccoon child going to the beach, which sounds kind of ridiculous saying out loud, but it works. It's a really good short. It's really nice. It's kind of weird because they have a lot of human emotions, but raccoons do have the ability to, do human things because they're opposable thumbs and their hands and everything like that. And the way that they kind of think and move, they're pretty human-like. I mean, they're like, chimpanzees and apes, so they're pretty smart, to say the least. But of course, it's animated, so they're smarter than the average raccoon. But overall, great movie, very entertaining. The children in the audience seem to very much enjoy it. The adults also enjoyed it too, because like I said, you get those siblings. There's moments in there where that just make you laugh because it's like, yeah, you heard that. Like a couple of jokes, like they're not one of those jokes where it's like they make the joke and then give you a second or a moment, to kind of take in the joke. They're quick little, rapid fire jokes, just little small snippets and things like that. But you catch them and you're like, catch that look that they're giving. You catch that sound that they make, that sigh or whatever, and it's just, it adds extra stuff. It makes it more, you know, relative. It makes the movie more feel like, the characters feel like a family because the way that they act. But overall, very good movie. Disney doing it, one more time. I feel like it hasn't been pushed or advertised as much as like some of the other ones, so that's a shame. But hopefully word of mouth gets out there for this Thanksgiving weekend and get some good views. But besides that, later this week I think I have an early showing of Sing 2, which I'm always a sucker for music and good singing and good visuals to go with it. Like, the whole like League of Legends Riot shows and music videos just always gets me, like Arcane. But yeah, so I should enjoy Sing 2 because I did enjoy Sing 1. Even though the koala is kind of an asshole. uh, so Sing 2, hopefully it's a little more redeeming for him. But yeah, so until next time, guys. Later.